You're not a project. You're not a work in progress that needs fixing before you can be worthy. We live in a culture that is obsessed with self-improvement. Everywhere you look, books, podcasts, social media, there's another tip, another habit, another must-do routine to be a better version of yourself. And sure, growth is beautiful. Learning is important. But somewhere along the way, we turned self-improvement into self-rejection. We started sending ourselves the message, who I am right now isn't enough. I'll be worthy when I'm better. Here's the thing. Constant self-optimization can be a sneaky form of self-criticism. It's like you're telling yourself every single day, I'll finally be happy when I lose the weight, or when I wake up at 5 a.m. and go work out, when my skin looks perfect, when I'm more confident, more productive, more successful, more something. The problem? That finish line keeps moving. I had a friend who finally hit her goal weight and immediately started stressing about toning her arms. Another friend got a huge raise and promotion, but the celebration was short-lived. She shortly added more bills and expenses to her life and just moved the goalposts to the next financial milestone. It's exhausting, and it robs you of the joy you could be feeling right now. When we treat ourselves like a project to manage, we start to believe that rest is unearned, that fun has to be justified, that we're never quite ready to live fully because we're not done yet. I used to keep a running mental list of things to fix about myself. Even on vacation, I'd be thinking about what books I should read to, quote, use my time wisely. It was like joy was something I had to earn. And spoiler, I never felt like I'd earned enough. And here's the truth. You will never be done. Because you're not a project. You're a person. People are fluid, messy, constantly shifting. You're not meant to be finished. Self-improvement isn't the enemy. Learning, growing, setting goals, these are wonderful things. And you should always be happy about how much you have already learned and achieved. The problem is when we turn growth into a pressure cooker. When every day becomes another test, we think we're failing. When we're too busy focusing on that goal that's so far ahead in the future instead of appreciating where we are now. This is where Mai Pen Rai comes in. For any new viewers, it's a Thai phrase that loosely means never mind or it's okay. But it's not about giving up on yourself. It's about releasing the tension around who you think you should be. It's the art of saying, I can be okay with who I am right now without needing to fix everything before I deserve peace. Instead of chasing a perfect version of yourself, Mai Pen Rai invites you to meet yourself where you are right here in this moment. It's not about doing nothing. It's about growing with ease without treating yourself like a problem to solve. Last week, I went on a vacation for a few days, even though I knew I was way behind coming up with content for my next few videos. Instead of worrying about coming up with anything while I was away, I allowed myself to take the break. I went on quiet walks along the water, I grabbed coffee when I could, and I just let myself be. I let myself enjoy the present. When I got back, the world didn't end. In fact, I came back calmer and more creative and even came up with this video. That's Mai Pen Rai in action. You can improve without rejecting the person you are today. You can aim higher without hating where you stand. It's not self-improvement from a place of lack. It's self-acceptance that naturally makes space for growth. Mai Pen Rai says, you can still grow, but you don't have to grind yourself down to get there. Here are 3 ways to step out of the self-improvement hamster wheel. First, flip the script. Next time you catch yourself thinking, I need to fix this about myself, try replacing it with, I can love myself and still grow. Love and change can happen at the same time. Number 2, have enough days. Give yourself days where you do not try to improve anything. No habit tracking, no goals, no getting ahead, no to-do lists, just living, breathing, and being enough. I call these my pajama days. Nothing to prove, nothing to fix. Number 3, celebrate what it is. Keep a list, physical or mental, of what you appreciate about yourself. Not achievements, not future dreams, things that exist right now without needing to be earned. You're not a project. You're a story, unfolding, unpredictable, worth reading, even in the messy middle chapters. You can grow with ease without treating yourself like a problem to solve. You can improve without rejecting the person you are today. You can aim higher without hating where you stand. You don't have to wait for a future version of yourself to deserve kindness, joy, or peace. You can have them now. If any of this landed for you, you might remember a few of our other conversations, like in Why You're Always Tired when we leaned into rest, or that Sunday Spiral video where we learned some ways to soften it. Those weren't just episodes, they're invitations to practice peace. This idea of Mai Pen Rai is the thread that runs through all of them, the gentle invitation to say, it's okay to let go of what isn't serving you, and to meet yourself with kindness first. I hope as you watch and revisit these videos that this mindset starts to click, not as another thing to do, but as a way to live lighter. So whether you're still learning, still figuring it out, or still in the middle of the story, just know this, you're already enough. Keep coming back, one breath at a time. Let me know in the comments if there's other topics you'd like me to cover. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you next week.